have to come up with. Now, he believes in crowdfunding. So his question is, can he secure funding from the group of youth through crowdfunding, obviously, who make thousands from growing marijuana? Now, marijuana is illegal for a while, and there's no policy yet to make it legal. Would it be wrong for his organization to seek funds from these marijuana farmers to build a borehole, clean water? Would it be wrong for him to partner? Richard is shaking his head. Richard, let me finish. Would it be wrong for him to partner with them to build public toilets, to curb open defecation? Or should he ignore them because marijuana is illegal? So I'll start with Richard because you're already shaking his head when I was reading the question. And I'll open it up to the other panelists. And also I would love to hear, because I love that we have Rashi on the call. She brings to us, like a broader perspective, and that is also really helpful. So, Richard, why did you disagree? Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much, Genevieve, and thanks to the guy from Ghana who has asked the question. Well, I didn't disagree and I didn't agree, so I need to interrogate it. Let's interrogate and diagnose before we come to a conclusion. This is my take to every youth in the continent and everybody. We are tempted most of the time to think that we need funding some elsewhere before we can do something. I mean, that is generally the apathy across the entire spectrum in the continent. And I've always talked about this, and I will say it here again, and this is my fervent belief. Both from my experiences, from where I come from, how I grew up, and today. We have ignored simple approaches on how to leverage resources to solve problems in our communities. I am in no way saying that you should not go to write proposals to look for external funding. No, that's not what I am saying. And I want to put that on record so that I am not misquoted. This is what I am saying. You can only work with what you have. And what you have is to look at the communal cooperatives. When we were growing up, my mother in our village will come together with some few women to contribute little money, put it in what they call njangi. In East Africa here, they call it chamas and the circles. And they will use that little money to buy us books, to even contribute little money to buy a bench in church. These concepts of cooperatives have been ignored today. And anytime I talk about this, most of them say, that is not what we want. We want big money now. Look, if we do not go back to look at how we can leverage on communal cooperative spirit, where social capital is even the most trusted aspect, where your little money can actually help you to be able to leverage more money to start to do things. If you only think that you can go to starting big before you ever even start small, the route ahead might be very difficult for whoever is doing that. So my point is this: we need innovative thinking when it comes to finance, and hence innovative financing. Leveraging on the cooperative spirit is what we've actually championed through the spirit of innovative volunteerism, and it is working in Uganda. There's what is called village lending. Village lending is an opportunity where young people are coming together and registering in local cooperatives. And that not only help you to assess funding, but it also helps to ensure accountability and traceability. And I will ask this question, and I've said this so many times. Do you think if 10 trillion US dollars came to this continent today, Africa's challenges will be solved? And if everybody was given 100 billion US dollars, you think Africa's challenges will be solved? Forget that. It will never be solved. Why? Can we even trace what is happening in the continent? So using these structures, these communal structures, especially of cooperatives, we can be able to trace who is doing what, where are they taking money even to. You will build social capital. And because you will build social capital, you can then be able to even ensure that what you do, you are not doing it alone. And so the aspect of selfishness will start to disappear, which is a problem in the continent. The aspect of collectivism and working together will start to be nurtured, which is actually the kind of spirit we need. So I will urge the young man or young lady, I don't know whether it was a lady or a guy, forgive me, to go to your local community, sit with your friends, and join a cooperative. Don't tell me there's no cooperative. And if there's none, start one with yourself. You don't need to build a structure to start a cooperative. And I'm happy to further give more information on this. But it is working in Uganda. It is working in Cameroon. We are working with youth in Nigeria to set up some. We are working in Ghana. And if we do not do that, I can tell you this from what I have seen, without any fear of contradiction. You cannot live on borrowed soil forever.